Hi everyone, and welcome to the second of 16 podcasts where I'm going to be reading a few paragraphs from my book, Tesla and the Cabbage Patch Kids, which covers the whole Tartarian conspiracy. Chapter 2 is titled The Elite, the Parasitic Race. To some people, the word parasite may sound a bit harsh, but once you understand how they survive and prosper, it will begin to make a lot more sense. According to Wikipedia, a parasite is an organism that lives at the expense of another organism, the host. When you consider that the ruling elite have created incredible wealth through the taxation and ownership of vital commodities like gas, oil and pharmaceuticals, as well as having been given positions of great power, you can see why the term is relevant. In Britain, just a quick look at the royal family, government cabinet, House of Lords and the various earls, dukes and barons will show you that the few control the majority one way or another. They are often paid via taxpayers' money and never seem to break into a sweat. Admittedly, some have inherited their positions and wealth, but even so, this often stems back to the rape and pillage of the common man. Our governments are supposed to represent us, but it seems that now more than ever, they serve simply to benefit themselves and their associates. More often than not, they're referred to as the elite, but I personally find it hard to use this term as they don't possess the qualities needed to be honoured with such a title. What makes these people better than us? Their bank balance? Most have lobbied governments to force wars and have certain inventions and cost-saving innovations withdrawn from the market. In fact, a group of these people, led by Henry Ford and John D. Rockefeller, conspired to ban electric cars around 100 years ago. Ford had the internal combustion engine and Rockefeller owned the Standard Oil Company, so they had a huge problem on their hands that was going to cost them a great deal of money. So despite electric cars seeming to be a relatively new thing, they're not. New York taxi companies were running modified electrobats from 1894, originally designed and built by Philadelphia chemist Pedro Salom and his partner Henry Morris. There were charging points all over the city, and the first speeding ticket was issued in 1899 when a taxi driver reached 12 miles an hour in one of them. Electric cars were also popular in Europe too, and one particular model, the Victoria Phaeton, could cover a distance of 100 miles on a single charge. However, the electric vehicles today are far from safe or good for the environment. The lithium used to manufacture the battery is often mined by children using the most horrific and dangerous practices, and the batteries cannot be recycled, so end up at the bottom of the ocean. The parasites have their fingers in almost every pie. They usually support both sides in most conflicts and wars, supplying arms to each side and often securing the contracts to rebuild and re-establish the towns and cities decimated as a direct result. When it comes to disease, they own the lion's share of the pharmaceutical companies, as well as the products and chemicals that cause the issues in the first place. From junk food to cigarettes, the Rothschilds, for example, don't even hide their association with this anymore. So you could say that they are both gamekeeper and poacher in almost every aspect of life, and they have achieved this by deception and scrupulous practices. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a small snippet from my book. It went on sale last month. Thank you to everybody that supported me and already purchased a copy. It is available on Amazon as hardback, paperback and ebook. But if you want a signed copy, you can get one from me directly. My email address is in the comments. So thank you once again to everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.